Greetings to our lecturer and to all our fellow friends who are watching this video. In this video, we are going to present about our budget proposal on two main programs, which is the Sabah Border Special Military Operation and Jiwamoni program. And before we are going to discuss on each program that we are proposing in this presentation, let's talk about who we are proposing to, which is the Ministry of Defense. The Ministry of Defense is a ministry that is led by the Minister of Defense along with his Deputy Minister, and they have two main service that they provide to the country, which is the public service and the Malaysian Armed Force in this Ministry of Defense. The current minister that is in charge in this present day as of June 2022 is Hishamuddin Hussein, and along with his deputy minister Iqmal Hisham. The mission of this ministry is to be leading authority of national defense, and for the vision is to ensure the management of national defense is always efficient, prepared, and dynamic. And lastly, the objective is to protect and defend the national interests, which is the cornerstone of the sovereignty, territorial integrity, and economic prosperity of the nation.
Greetings to Madam and to all my fellow friends. I'm Eldrick, and today we will look into the two programs that we have come up with. The first program is the Sabah Border Special Military Operation, or SBSMO. There are three main objectives of the program, which is to ensure all participants can gain combat experience, especially at sea, to enhance Sabah's border against threat from neighboring countries, and to prevent illegal immigrants from entering Sabah. For the details of the program, it will be conducted once a year for 2 months in early June until late July starting 2022. The program will be held in Sabah and its maritime border, and the target groups for this program is Malaysian Army, Royal Malaysian Navy, and Royal Malaysian Air Force. The number of participants in this program is involved in 300 out of 115,000 active military personnel in Malaysia throughout randomized peak. For the activities of the program, there will be two main activities that will be conducted. First activity is physical and mental fitness and endurance, and the second activity is technical maneuver training plan. The purpose of the first activity is to ensure that participants can adapt to Sabah's geographical terrain by entering all kinds of terrains such as forests, swamps, and mountains. Moreover, it can be beneficial for the participant in terms of knowledge and experience, as well as preparedness in combating against intruders. Meanwhile, the purpose of the second activity is to enhance basic maneuvering skills that are required for Sabah's terrain. The participants will be exposed into heli drop, forest maneuvering, patrol ship maneuvering, and survival skills training.
The Jiwamoni program is a program based on community service activities organized by the Malaysian Armed Forces (ATM), which is still relevant today. There are many benefits enjoyed by the residents at the location of the program. Among them is that they can get free services provided by the ATM, and at the same time, the ATM can also strengthen their relationship with the local community. The purpose of Jiwamoni program is, first, to improve the socio-economic level of the population, especially those in rural areas. Secondly, can provide infrastructure facilities such as roads and bridges. Thirdly, allows many people who are in rural areas to enjoy the development of the country. Fourthly, it can be utilized to the construction of other infrastructure facilities. And lastly, to enhance the image of the Malaysian Armed Forces ATM as one of the agencies in the development of the country. For details of Jiwamoni program is the Jiwamoni project will be held from March 2011 until March 2012, which located in the rural areas of Sarawak. The target group for this program is 25 villages from the rural residents of Sarawak. Among the participants who succeeded in the Jiwamoni project were the Prime Minister's Department, JPM, State Government, Nation Armed Forces, ATM, District Office, private agencies, and local residents. The Jeyd project is a project to improve infrastructure for rural areas in Sarawak. The construction of roads and the construction of bridge are two activities which can benefit the villagers or rural residents in the village.
Hello, my name is Chelsea. In this video, I want to talk about the budget proposal for the Sabah Border Special Military Operation Program and Jiwa Murni program. For the first program, it's divided into 5 sections. Participants for each section is 300 people. The amount allocated for food and water section is Rm 540,000. The next section is shelter, which Rm 200 per month for a room with 4 participants, then times by 2 for second month, which equal to 400 ringgit. The total of 30,000 amount allocated for shelter. The third section is combat uniform. Rm 300,000 amount allocated, which is Rm 1,000 times by 300 participants. Fourth section is transportation. The total amount allocated for transportation is Rm 1,485,000. 180,000 for bus, 675,000 for helicopter, 180,000 for airplane, and 450,000 for ship. Finally, the last section is equipment and ammunition. The amount allocated is 51,000. To sum, the total amount allocated for the first program is 2,406,000. For the second program, there are 2 sections in this program. The first section is road construction. There are 2 places where this road construction is carried out. For Jalan Mendami to Kuala Medalam Sarawak, Rm 1 million times by 12.8 kilometers equal to 12,800,000. For Jalan Kampung Saya, Bekenu Sarawak, Rm 1 million times by 13.8 kilometers equal to Rm 13,800,000. Total of allocated amount. The second section is bridge construction. There are 2 places also for this section. For the first is Jambatan Sungai Kalulit and Sungai Terus Bekenu Miri. Rm 1 million times by 2 bridge equal to Rm 2 millions. The second place is Jambatan at Lusong Laku, Kapit. Only Rm 1 million allocated. To sum, 26 million and 600 for road construction and Rm 3 million for bridge construction. The total allocated amount for Jiwa Murni program is 29,600,000.
Now I will continue to the point of OBTS, which is monitoring and evaluation. Monitoring can be defined as a process of ensuring that the program has been properly implemented. It is very important to monitor the program since it is a long-term program and it must monitor from time to time. It is to ensure that the knowledge that has been provided in the program will pass on the people. Sabah Border Special Military Operation Program. It aims to increase national border security levels against the illegal activities. The Ministry of Defense will make activities and planning in implementation of this program so that this operation program can attract the attentions of the public as well as the soldiers. Next, for the evaluation, the Ministry of Defense will make an evaluation by training the participant, which is the military. It is to make sure them to always be ready to face the enemies in any time. During the training, they will be trying to increase their physical and mental fitness. These activities will be held in many areas such as the forest, the sea, and so on.
Hello and good morning. My name is Adelin Nazimuddin. Today I'm going to continue the presentation with monitoring and evaluation of the second program, which is Jiwa Murni. Jiwa Murni program is a program that was held to improve the socio-economic level with the addition of infrastructure facilities to 25 villages of rural areas in Sarawak. This program was beneficial as it provides benefits to the rural areas such as road infrastructures that can help to connect the urban and rural area. These are beneficial as it brought advantages, such as people in the rural areas can use the road to go to the city to sell their crops, and if they were to have an emergency to go to the hospital, they can always use the road rather than relying on boat and bridges, which is time consuming. Thank you.
To conclude in this presentation, We have two programs that we are proposing towards the Ministry of Defense, which is the SPSMO program and the Jiwamuni program, and each of them has their own different objectives as well as target in these two programs respectively. According to its budget, the SPSMO program has the total budget of around 2.4 million ringgit, which includes all the necessities that is required for the program, and for the Jiwamuni program, they have the total budget of almost around 30 million ringgit, in which it covers the main two plans, which is the bridge construction as well as for the road construction. And thus, that's all that we have today that we can share in this presentation, and I hope you guys enjoy our performance in this video. Thank you for watching.